It's a funny feeling you get when you come across things on eBay that you already happen to own, and then you realise that you really overpaid for them. There's a P67 motherboard from Asus. This is one that I definitely do already own. I bought this specifically to do my look back at my original gaming rig video that's still being edited, by the way. It's a mess. But I made a unboxing video on this because it arrived in shocking condition. Do you remember this Bluetooth dongle? Yeah, the Bluetooth on my one doesn't work. That definitely got damaged in shipping. But I paid 30 British pounds or so for one of these all in. And that was the motherboard on its own. This one includes a 2500K. Bids are currently at £11. Auction ends in 4 hours. It's actually not the worst motherboard and CPU bundle, provided it stays under 30 British pounds, because it's really not worth anything more than that. 2500K rather. We looked at that recently in the budget gaming rig. Did a video about it. It's on the channel. But here's the thing: the 2500K. It's an okay CPU. It's only a second gen Sandy Bridge i5. There are better Ivy Bridge i5s. 3570K, for example, is really cheap for what it is. But if you have an overclockable motherboard chipset, the P67 chipset is an overclockable chipset for Sandy Bridge. If you're doing Ivy Bridge 3000 series CPUs, I'd highly recommend going for a 70 series chipset, so Z77, P77, rather than sticking with a Sandy Bridge optimized chipset. But the 2500K, in the video I made for that gaming rig, it had quite a few performance issues, and that is because this wasn't overclocked. And it wasn't overclocked because a cooler wasn't in the budget, so I was just using the Intel stock cooler that came with the bundle. If you give it a decent tower cooler, say 6 heat pipes or so, you can get the 2500K pretty easily to 4.2, 4.3 gigahertz. You need a slightly golden chip for 4.5 to be stable, although it's not an unobtainable overclock. There were people back in the day getting these chips up to 4.6, 4.7. Those are golden chips if you're getting it to 4.7 gigahertz. Still, overclock the 2500K, give it 2400 megahertz RAM if the motherboard supports it. You'll probably need a 70 series chipset motherboard for 2400 megahertz. You might top out at 2200 on the 67 series, but it can perform okay, provided the game that you're trying to play is optimized for multi-core CPUs. A lot of modern ones are, but there are a few games that are still optimized for 1 or 2 cores, and they want faster cores than what the 2500K gives you.